Hi everybody, this is Chez from Retro Nirvana. Today we're going to be doing a cartridge only video for all our N64 collection. Last time we did all boxed games, so this time it's just cartridges, the rest of the collection, part 2. Here we go. Okay, here we go guys. We're going to start off with the N64 binoculars. These are kind of rare. They came in a set with the camera that comes with the that came in a blister pack. This is kind of a rare item now, not super rare, but like uncommon. So I also have the Game Shark Pro. This is great if you want to play with some cheats. And the transfer pack, this is for Pokemon Stadium, so you need that. And here we go with the first game. So we got Aero Fighters Assault. This one I'm actually getting the box for. It's on the way. Great jet game. And we have Rainbow Six. This one just came today with the box, so now we have this complete. We're actually just missing the manual on that one. Okay, so then just a few manuals real quick. We got Yoshi's Story. That comes with all the paperwork. Got a pretty expensive manual. This one has Mischief Makers. And we have Mario Party 2. Those are the loose manuals that we have extras of. And go right into the cartridges. So we have Army Men Sarge's Heroes. Pokemon Snap. That is a good one. I played that a lot when I was a kid. Bio Freaks. Rampage World Tour. Universal Tour, Rampage 2. That one is getting a little pricey already. Glover, great game, great platformer. Tonic Trouble, another great platformer. And we got Extreme G2, great racing game. These are all in random order. Kirby Crystal Shards, great adventure game. Clay Fighter 63 1/3. I do not own Sculptor's Cut. I probably never will. San Francisco Rush. F1 World Grand Prix. Great racing game. The first 3D Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 4. Namco Museum 64. The worst game on the N64 by far. Superman 64. And a great game, Gex 64. Great little platformer. Armorines, Project Swarm. We got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Yellow Cart. That one's cool. Here's some more colorful cards. Spider-Man. And we got 007, The World Is Not Enough. Not as good as GoldenEye, but still pretty good. Blues Brothers 2000. Haven't really played that one too much. It does have a box. Next is Mortal Kombat Trilogy. One of my favorite Mortal Kombat fighting games. Bass Hunter 64. I got that in a lot for pretty cheap. Pokemon Puzzle League. Fantastic puzzle game. Oh, so fun. That one is great. NBA Hang Time. Very good basketball game. Reminds me of NBA Jam. Twisted Edge. Extreme Snowboarding. I was just playing this a second ago. F-Zero X. Great game. 60 frames per second. It's one of the first games to ever play 60 frames per second. Chopper Attack. I got that at a pawn shop a long time ago. It's okay. Doom 64. I absolutely love this game. It is fantastic. Great music and lots of great weapons. Next is Chameleon Twist. Great game that you can use your tongue to traverse the world. War Gods. We have that one in there. Ready to Rumble Boxing. It's a good fighting game. Very fun. Hybrid Heaven. This one reminds me a lot of Metal Gear Solid. And we have Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Good shooter. Lots of funny stuff in that one. Robotron 64. That one is a twin stick shooter that is very arcade-like. Alright, Bomberman Hero. This one is the sequel to Bomberman 64, but the second attack is probably like the third game. Win Back. This one is very much like Metal Gear as well, just not as good. We have Excite Bike 64. This is a good racing game. Next we have Body Harvest. That one is kind of weird, but shoot bugs and traverse the world. It's kind of strange. Battle Tanks. Love this game. Very, very fun. Battle your friends, 4 players, with all sorts of tanks. Next is Mace: The Dark Age. That one is a pretty good fighting game. And we have Duke Nukem 64. Another shooter. Really weird game. Good, funny stuff that's said in that one. Mission Impossible. Haven't played that much, but I've heard it's pretty difficult. Paperboy. That one I haven't played too much. GT64. That's a racing game, obviously. Vigilante 8. That one is a lot like Twisted Metal. You got World Driver Championship. And Wipeout 64. This one is really, really fun, fast-paced action game, or action racing game. The first Castlevania game out of the 2. That one is pretty decent. You can use the whip and all that stuff, skeletons, all that stuff. Forsaken, haven't really played that one too much. I'm going to play that soon. And we have Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest. Pretty decent baseball game. That one is the second one out of the series. And we have Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, a game I used to own the box for when I was a kid. This one is very near and dear to my heart. I'm still trying to get the box back into the collection. This one you can play as Sub-Zero, it's kind of like an RPG. You kind of learn all these different moves that you can do. It's a really good one. Next is WCW versus NW World Tour. This one I had when I was a kid in the box. I had to get that one again. I'm looking for the box down. Xena Warrior Princess. Haven't played that one too much. San Francisco Rush 2 Extreme Racing. That one is a lot more of the same as the first one. Lots of driving around. I just got this one, Wheel of Fortune. That one is super fun. Great puzzle game. Love that game. Battle Tanks Global Assault. Green cartridge. Another great 4-player game you can play with your friends. And we have Wayne's Gretzky's 3D Hockey 98. Just a different variant of the first one. Hey You Pikachu. This one I think you need the microphone for. So I've never really played this one. And we have Nightmare Creatures. More like nightmare graphics, but the game's still fun, but the graphics are not that great. But it's a horror game. Virtual Pool, got this one in a lot. It's okay. And we have one of my favorites, Shadow Man. I love this game. It's so fun and very dark gameplay. I kind of run around and yeah, it's a weird game, but I love it. I love the artwork. I love the game. It's really fun. I think I also have it on the PS1. And we have Cruisin' Exotica. So this one is a great game. Don't have the box for this one, but yeah, that one is pretty good. And we have Battle for Naboo. This is the only Star Wars game I don't have in the box at this point. It's pretty decent though in terms of gameplay. The first Tony Hawk Blue cartridge. I prefer the PS1 version because the music is better and actually graphics are better too, I think, on the PS1. RR64 Ridge Racer. This is another Ridge Racer racing game. And we have Resident Evil 2. This is an amazing port of a game that was obviously on PlayStation 1 for a long time. And it's kind of a miracle this game even ever made it to N64. It's so good. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Not too much to say about that one. And we have a sports game and a NHL Breakaway 98. Got that real cheap at a flea market. Aiden Chronicles First Mage. I actually bought this. This one came free when I bought a bunch of games from a lady maybe 5-6 years ago. Silicon Valley. This one's the one where you play as a little microchip and you can change into different animal form. You can take over, kind of host different animals. This one had some stickers on it, and it was kind of weird. You can still see the blue on the sides of it, but it works fine. This game is good. I think this game might actually go up in price quite a bit. And you have Tetrasphere. This one is like Tetris, but you're playing it in a 3D sphere. I do love the label and the box for this one. I don't have the box yet, but I would love to get it. The first Rampage World Tour. This one is very good if you like smashing stuff, different locations. Next we have Milo's Astrolanes, a very weird bowling game. Monster Truck Madness 64. I got this in a lot. Is not my type of game, but I got it basically for free, so I'm keeping it anyway for the collection. Yoshi's Story. This one's gonna need a label upgrade, but it does work fine. I think the top is fine, and then you got some wear over here. I don't know if it was water or what, but again, this one's gonna need another label. That one is very good game. Very, very fun. Snowbird Kids, yes, the first one. This one is one of my favorite N64 games, made by Atlas. It is very much like Mario Kart, but on a snowboard. Very wacky. You can use all sorts of different power-ups and stuff like that. This one is definitely going up in price, along with its sequel, which I actually got for $40 a long time ago now. 5-6 years ago at least. This one is becoming very pricey at this point. I think it's like $80 or so. Mario Party 3, the most expensive of the 3 Mario Party games. This one is pretty good. I ended up getting this from GameStop when they actually sold retro. A long time ago now, at least a couple years ago. Mario Golf. Looking for the box for this one. Very, very good Mario Golf game. Probably one of the top 3, I would say. Very fun. Next we got Pokemon Stadium. And I got this for $5 at a flea market the first day I started collecting again. And the lady sold me this along with a Pokemon Pikachu N64 controller and Mario Party 7 for the GameCube. Yeah, that was a good day. And we got Mario Party 2. Okay, this one we actually got on Mercari a long time ago. It was a very, very good game. Then we got... Now we're going into some of the more rare ones. Earthworm Jim 3, 3D. Yellow Cart. Got this before the pandemic when this game was pretty cheap, and then it went up in price quite a bit, so now it is a lot more expensive than it was back in the day. So I'm a big Earthworm Jim fan. I have the first, second, and third one, and I also have the GBA one. Paper Mario, gotta have this one. Still looking for the box. The box is between $150 to $300 sometimes. It's very expensive. Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition, just got this recently. Very, very fun puzzle game. Yeah, I like that one. That one's not too expensive either. Dr. Mario 64. A lot of people love this game. I do too. It's a little bit different than the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo ones, but very good. And it's not 3D-ish. It's more like 2D, so it's fun. And we have, probably in my top 10 is Mischief Makers. I love this game very, very much. I rented it many, many times. I love the music, love the graphics. It's a 2D platformer where you play as Marina, this character right here on the cover. And you have to rescue the professor. He is captured by these weird robots, and so you have to go traverse the world to try to get him back. It's fantastic. Great game. Okay, so now some of the rarer games. You got Majora's Mask. This is the regular edition. And we also have the collector's edition. This one has the lenticular cover. So yeah, both of those are kind of rare now. Not rare, but you know, they're getting up there. You got Banjo-Tooie. And then we have a game I got at a convention. The guy didn't know how much this was. He must have not updated his prices, because I bought this for $20 and I looked it up. It's like, at this point, it's like an $80 game, and it's a shmup. It's a vertical shooter, and very, very good game. I was able to get to like the 3rd stage, and it's addictive. It's a very fun game. I do like it quite a bit. Okay, and then the last 4, all pretty heavy hitters. So we have Ogre Battle 64. This one is quite expensive now, and very hard to get the box for this. Made by Atlas. The other thing is it is quite hard to get box and manual for this. So for an RPG, this one is very, very good. Next one is Harvest Moon 64. This one is, I've had this for quite a long time. I loved Harvest Moon since I was a kid, and I played the Super Nintendo one. So I've had this for maybe 5-6 years now. Got this from a local game store, and even back then it was like $50. So this one has gone up a little bit, but it is probably going to continue to go up because there's not too many copies of it. And next you got the most expensive game that's loose, Goemon's Great Adventure. So this one is a 2D platformer. All the Goemon games are very expensive now. Mystical Ninja 64 is expensive. Goemon's expensive. The only thing is the Super Nintendo ones are not too expensive yet. So this one is in fantastic shape. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get the box for this, but if I ever do end up getting it, I'll be very, very happy. So box and manual are going to be very hard to get for this one, but it is a fantastic game. I got this from a local trade group. One of the guys sold it to me for $40, so that was a great deal. And then last but not least, Mega Man 64, one of my favorite games. This one is just like the Mega Man Legends on the PS1. It's just like the first one. Very good platformer where he plays Mega Man, and the camera is not fantastic. It's a little easier to play it actually on the N64 than it is on the PlayStation, so I definitely recommend this game if you like Mega Man. It's also the only Mega Man game on the N64. Okay, that will wrap up the collection. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did like the content, consider subscribing, and we'll be going over a lot more games shortly. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.